Let's give him Asuna. There you go. Give that to Guy just because. Because I can. Not that I'll ever use it. I don't have my parties. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Almost dropped my keyboard there. That would have been bad. Plug my mouse back up. Alright. One of the things that I really, really hate about this game, okay, because I don't think it has to be this way, especially with the way the game is structured. You get the airship literally 5 minutes before the final dungeon. You get it in the 11th hour, and that bothers me so much. I don't think it has to be that way. Hold on, let me land here. There's nowhere to explore with it, and that bugs the piss out of me. I'm gonna stay at an inn. Should have stayed at the inn in Mysidia, but I'm too busy thinking about how much I hate the fact that they give the airship to you right before the one dungeon before the final dungeon. The hell am I? Finn should be right here. Yeah, there it is. Like, what they should have done was you should have gotten the boat, went to Diced, and then gotten the airship. That's what I'm looking for here. I mean, that's just my opinion. Like, that's how it should have been structured. Like, you might be, well, wouldn't you have used the airship to get into the cyclone? No, because the winds are too powerful. Easy explanation. Well, couldn't you have used it to raid Palamecia Castle beforehand? Well, they could have... Like, there's tons of different things. They could have had the cyclone sit on Palamecia Castle, you know, where you couldn't go in, you know. So many things they could have done. Where is the castle? It just bothers me that you get it so late. There's nothing to see with it. Can't believe I actually got that on the first try. Usually takes me like 3 or 4 tries to land in this place. Okay. Check my equipment one more time. Yeah, we're good. Trap! Alright. Now we're going to make our way up through this castle. And let me see. That guy is a skull. It is a rank 6 enemy, and it is weak to fire. Everything here is weak to fire, so we're just going to do this. Well, that was just impressive, wasn't it? Too bad multi-targeting spells in this game is shitty. I do like the spell animations in this game, though. I think they're very good. Let's try and get a flare off. No flare. That's okay. Get that. And yeah, that should be enough to finish this off. These are not enemies that we haven't seen, I don't think. Those killer mantises are weak to ice, though. But they've only got 750 hit points, so it's like, okay. Let's see. Am I going to hit my 750 goal for Maria? Hard to tell. I should be able to get close, though. Black Knights are rank 6, and they have 1,140 hit points. They're not weak to anything. Okay. We're going to cast Flare once. Blink. We're going to kill this Black Knight, and then we're going to fire the Wood Golem. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 rank 7 enemies that can appear in this dungeon. Wood Golems, Stone Golems, who are weak to Scourge, and Imperial Shadows, who have a shit ton of hit points. 3,000 to be exact, and have no weaknesses. And then Generals, who have 1,800 hit points and no weaknesses. What is that, level 7? Yeah. Oh, we want to go this way. There is an item in here. I think it's something stupid, like an hourglass. Ah, Stone Golem. Well, we're going to flare you once. Blink. And then hit you with Scourge. Stone Golem has 1,800 hit points. Scourge. And just do that. We'll take him out with the Scourge. Yep. See, as long as you've got your Scourge like 5-ish, you can easily exploit enemy weaknesses. Let me think. Nah, we're just gonna hit him with Flare. I don't think that's gonna be... Like, I don't think 2 attacks are gonna be enough to take this guy out. I might get lucky, but I doubt it. I think it's gonna take all 3. No! Wow. That was just barely, though. Neat, though. Got 2 flares in. Look at that. Got a Bacchus wine. We're nearing the end of this game, folks. These have 1,140 hit points, I think. Yeah, that's how much they have. I fought them before. Like I said, we've got the final dungeon right after this. Although, I consider it to be one dungeon, but everybody else I've talked to considers it to be 2 separate dungeons. But there's no break in between. But they kind of do that in... They do that in Final Fantasy III as well, except there's a break in between, and people consider that to be one final dungeon, everybody I've talked to. Like, I don't get it. Ugh, these guys. Let's just do this. Alright. That should kill one of them. Getting the defender is so good because it effectively doubles your melee user's physical output. It's one of the reasons why I like giving daggers to Layla when she joins, because the main gauche is very powerful at that point, and you can like put a sword or something on her. I went for 2 daggers just because, but you can give her any really powerful weapon. Power staves are really good because you have access to Palamecia at that point, so you can put like a main gauche and a power staff in her hands, and she just go to town. Yeah, HP 970. Like I said, my goal for him is 1,000. Boy, that is the most disappointing chest in the game, I think. Like, we are literally at the end of the game and they're giving us bucklers. How rude. How rude. Whoa. I'm not sure what... Like, I think there's a short in this cable I'm using. I apologize. What do I want to go here? Let's do this. That does it. 5,000 points of damage. I mean, that's a lot. Let's see if we can't get a flare in. Nope, no flare. Farian just goes in and destroys the golem. Just obliterates it with one attack. That's pretty good. Let's see. Berserk's pretty far off from leveling. Yep. Just no more chests here. Death laser from space. I think that if Holy was like that in Final Fantasy, we wouldn't have had to worry about Meteor. Actually, I think if it was like that in Final Fantasy VII, it wouldn't have stopped Meteor because it would only did like 500 points of damage. But, you know. Hey, magic evasion. What's your magic evasion at anyway? 5? That's pretty good. I mean, I consider that normal. That's not too bad. I think Rickard's defenses came along pretty nicely. So I've been playing Final Fantasy 15 in my off time, and I was not sure about it at all. But they instantly won me over when Prompto started humming the victory theme. And I fell in love. Like, the bros just... I fell in love with them, you know. Final Fantasy 15 has some blemishes on it, but I think it is an amazing game. Looks like we're just going to finish this guy off with Holy. Ooh, good clutch there, Farian. Over here we get the second most powerful spear in the game. The Imperial Shadow. Let's blink. Okay, so these guys have 3,000 hit points. I think they're actually tougher than the Emperor is. But we'll take him out this turn. Well, we'll take him out this turn, assuming Furion doesn't, like, outspeed my Berserk like he just did. Okay, that's fine. Hey, we'll just chalk it up as them wanting to get a little more experience in. Or not. Guy comes in, nope. Let's see, 65. So that means you got 35 base strength. You still have not gained a single point. Oh my gosh. Oh. So let me do the math here. I should normally, at this point in the game, I've beaten this game 4 times before I recorded it. Every single, like, this way. I beat it once, just everybody in the front row. But, like, this way, I beat it 4 times. And at this point in the game, on 3 of those runs, I'm not counting the first one because I did all the Arcane Labyrinth stuff, but in the 3 runs after that, I had 75 to 80 strength here. I am 10 to 15 points shy of where I normally am, and I had about 75 to 80 agility. This game hates me. And I had 75 to 80 intelligence, and he's where he needs to be. Dang, he left her behind. He's 13 points ahead now. Let's just use Scourge here. I'm not in the mood for this. Although, I probably should have Holied and Scourged the Golem and then had them two take out the Vampire Lady. We won't talk about that, though. And there's one more Golem in the game that is weak to Thunder. It's a Mithril Golem? I think. Alright, let's see. So we got. Oh, I didn't equip the Thunder Spear. I need to do that. Really need to do that. Thunder, thunder, thunder. There we go. Give Rickard a little more oomph. Just a little more. Not too much oomph. Too much oomph can kill you. So now we need to go down this way. To the next floor. Yeah, whatever. I don't even care. I do like the way the Thunder Spear looks. The sprite for it's pretty neat. Alright. Blink, I guess. Use some, ethers after this battle. Eat some flare! Trying to think. Flare is not super useful in a lot. Well, no, I take that back. Flare is really useful in Final Fantasy 4. I've never actually beaten Final Fantasy 3. I've gotten about halfway through the NES version, and I got to the the part where there's that sea monster that just instantly kills you if you go out to the ocean. That's where I got in the 3D version. But I've beaten Final Fantasy 1. It's obviously 2. I've beaten 4 on the PS1.